Yo, Joe! Welcome back to the G.I. Joe Role-Playing Game Actual Play featuring Order from D.I.S.O.R.D.E.R. The very first actual play of the brand new RPG from Renegade Games, the G.I. Joe Role-Playing Game. I'm your host and Game Master, Jason Charles Miller, together with players Amanda McKnight as Diamond, Alicia Marie as Mugshot, Michelle Wynn Bradley as Vale, and Ryan Costello as Circles. We'll be taking you on a collaborative adventure through the world of G.I. Joe. This is episode 5. When we last left our Joes, together with Iceberg, they had successfully infiltrated the remote Cobra base in northern Siberia, subdued 2 evil Cobra scientists, they had to be evil if they worked for Cobra, defeated 4 Cobra troopers, and even had a video chat with Cobra Commander himself. They also seem to have discovered intelligence for the location of another Cobra disorder missile site. Their mission assignment includes blowing this place up, but with the news that Cobra Commander may be arriving tomorrow to check up on his mutated polar bear Cuddles, their plan may change. So.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was maybe a tactical mistake to tell Cobra Commander to come here tomorrow, but I just thought it would keep them out of our way.
That's great. Like, we could still blow this place up and then Cobra Commander won't come. So you didn't cost us anything. You gave us an opportunity.
Or can, Iceberg, is there like a time, can we set a timer on this? On the explosives? Can we set it off like when Cobra Commander's in here? And then
I only brought a short timer. I don't have one that could do that.
That would have been a real quick end to the battle boss level. But anyway, either way, if he comes here and it's destroyed, maybe he'll just get the message and give up.
I mean, it's possible, although he doesn't really give up easy.
Yeah.
He always seems to come back. Like, I don't know how many times we've captured him, put him in jail, and then he's out inexplicably a couple of months later.
I know. I feel like there's so many times that I've heard about that happening where it's like, hasn't even been explained. He's in jail one day and then the next day, out again.
I mean, I know Baroness and Zartan have broken him out a few times, but then there's other times where I don't even hear about him breaking out and then he's just out.
Just there. I agree.
At that moment, the screen that had flickered before when he zoomed in starts flickering again.
Everyone ducks. Yeah. I guess I'm talking. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yes. Can all of you make me a acrobatics check? Well, yeah, I'd say acrobatics. Make me an acrobatics check to see if you do duck out of the way of the camera.
So infiltration is usually used for hiding.
Okay, infiltration then.
Well, let's do that again then.
I use my stealth specialization.
You jump and duck.
Okay. 18.
13.
10.
Can I use my stealth specialization for that, or is that only if I'm using that as a skill when I'm doing a thing?
I think you can, because
It feels like it's a situation that applies.
You're doing a thing where you're trying to stealth away. So
trying. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. I got a 17.
Okay. Mugshot and Diamond, you feel fairly confident that you're hidden. Circles, you're not so sure.
Yep. I got a 13, so I'm fine.
Am I within reach of any of the unconscious Cobra troopers?
I'm not sure where you were standing before, so let's make a roll. Roll me a d6, and on 1, 2, or 3, you are close enough.
All right. 5.
Okay, you're not close enough. Hey, are you still there?
Crap. Okay. I kind of go back. Yes, Cobra Commander. What's up?
Hello, fake Cobra scientist.
Oh, cool.
After our call, my real Cobra scientists over here used facial recognition software with a state-of-the-art jazz drive with a SCSI port. And we determined that you don't work for me. So, who are you?
I'm a new hire. Someone called in sick and I had to replace them because work needs to get done.
Make me a deception roll with a snag, please.
Yeah. Can't think of anything. Okay, with a snag. Okay, so my first roll was 18. My second roll is 7. So that's a 7.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but you better start talking right now. You know I can blow the whole base up with a single push of a button.
Well, I guess, that would be convenient in some ways, but not others. Yes.
Not for you.
I am here on behalf of the polar bear. Nope. And I just turned off the screen.
Oh my God. We have to figure out some sort of deception thing. Like maybe we can convince him that maybe we can convince him that we're turning coat and we're becoming, cobras or something. There's got to be something.
I can hear you.
Oh. I was just kidding.
You just turned off the screen. I can still hear the audio.
Oh. Anyway, Cobra Commander, the jig is up. We found you. We found your base, and we already know your plan. So maybe you should just give up right now. Yeah.
What? Never.
Okay, you do you, but we're coming for you though. Anyone else want to say anything?
Just then, the screen flickers again, and Cobra Commander's back up on the screen.
I can override everything from everywhere.
And behind him, you see a man in all black with a silver face. It's like his whole head is silver. And he says, "Cobra Commander, do not trifle with these people. They are insignificant. Our plan will go forward."
Destro, don't bother me when I'm yelling at people. I'm not coming there tomorrow, and you better hope that my polar bear is safe. I know who you are. You work for G.I. Joe.
Describe what you mean by safe.
Forget it. I can conquer the moon without this base. I'll just destroy it right now.
And you see him reaching for a button.
No.
And the screen goes black. But he hasn't turned the audio off yet, and he goes,
Destro! Destro, why doesn't the button work? It's telling me it didn't work.
And then the audio cuts as well.
That was awkward. Maybe next time someone else should talk to Cobra Commander. I don't feel like I'm really great at any deception.
You did good. I thought you did good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
it's very hard to deceive people, so I feel like you did your best. It was.
Yeah, it's not my wheelhouse. But, okay, next time I was
pretty good.
Do it.
I don't want to interrupt a little discussion here, but I think we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, but should we blow up the base ourselves, or just assume he's going to blow it up for us?
No, I think we should blow it up ourselves.
Yeah, that was the mission. We should. Iceberg brought all these fun plastic bombs. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Iceberg looks at you and says, "Hey, we definitely dodged something there. If his button didn't work, but I think we better stick to the mission."
All right.
Every missile that makes it to the moon gives Cobra a better chance of controlling it. So any missile that we can take out, we better just do it ourselves.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Okay.
So should we go further down?
Right. So right now, what you have to reset the scene for you, you are in that circular room that seems to be the control center or the command center of the base. There are screens everywhere. There's computers, but there's the door that you came in, and then there is a door to the north and a door to the west. You came in from the east.
North? It doesn't really matter, right? Just try one of the doors.
Yeah. North?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, the door is locked.
That's no problem for us, right?
Is there any way around to enter through the door? Is there a scanner or a pad of some kind here?
This one, actually, can you make me an alertness check, everybody?
Everybody.
I'm assuming that you're all looking around.
Yeah. I just got scared.
Good assumption.
15.
And the north door is only 15 feet away from the west door, so you could easily see both of them.
Great. 6.
Is it
15, 6.
12.
14?
Okay. With that 15, you do notice that the north door has the alphanumeric keypad, but the west door has yet another Cobra head hand scanner.
Can I try to enter into the keypad? Like it's alphanumeric, but it's like alphanumeric means that it also has letters, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was supposed to ask if that's
Like it's like the one where you use Cobra rules.
Yeah,
and
like
I
a
think,
phone.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Science rules.
Science is
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm gonna try
Science is
entering
awesome.
like moon goes boom into the keypad. Does that do anything?
Shot in
Oh my
the dark.
God.
Just gonna try it. Just see what happens.
Yeah, like, why not?
Something basic, you know? Like, I think maybe before I do it, I'm just gonna ask the group to make sure this is a good idea.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We got 4 unconscious guys, each of which has 2 hands, any of
Thank
which
you.
should
That's
work
what
on
I
the
was
hand scanner.
thinking.
Oh, yes.
Circle.
Assuming that the missiles are that way.
Yes.
They are.
Something is that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet this keypad is something basic, like missiles are the best or moon goes boom, something
basic,
like that.
except it's an infinite possibility of basic options.
It's
Oh.
true. It's true.
Circles.
We already searched the soldiers who we took down, or did
And
Yes.
So we found the
You did.
picture of Cuddles
Right.
and
Okay.
picture of a dog.
Some coins.
Oh, what about the dog's name? Maybe that. I don't know. Anyway.
Ooh.
The
No,
dog's
there was no dog's name.
Just a
written on the
picture.
back. Yeah.
But
Let's
Try
scan the door
Cuddles.
first. I guess.
Cuddles?
yeah.
Oh, the polar bear.
Okay. I enter Cuddles.
Try Cuddle 5.
Why 5?
Oh,
For the
Vale explain it when you use numbers for letters.
Oh, because like
Oh,
sometimes
Cuddle 5.
Oh,
I got
like,
it.
I
it's
try
very
Cuddle
cool
5.
when you do that.
I try
yes.
it.
still nothing.
All right.
Well, let's not
I'm out of
randomly.
guesses. And we might be out of
Yeah.
tries.
Infinite possibility, like you said. This
Yeah.
could be hard.
True.
Let's try the hand thing. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to dress up like one of the Cobra troopers. And then I'm going to carry around the other guy like I'm helping my injured buddy, just in case there's cameras on the scanner.
Okay.
Okay.
And so
Okay,
then
great.
we'll approach like that, and I'll use his hand to scan.
His hand, you take his hand, put it into the Cobra scanner.
Yep.
You hear a whoosh, and the door, which is, you now realize much, I probably should have said, is much bigger than the door in the north, but I think we kind of knew that was happening. It's a big, high pressure door, very thick, and it just goes in, and then like a pocket goes into the side wall.
Right.
And the whirring of the machines is even louder going down that hall. And Iceberg says,
go.
"The missiles must be that way."
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I move out of the range of where the camera might see me and just toss the guy aside.
I don't know why there's so much machine. Are they making the missiles down here?
I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with the genetic mutation of the polar bear. Something.
Maybe.
As you are walking down the hallway, you are now opening into a much larger chamber. Immediately in front of you is a railing and a circular railing. You look down over the railing, you see that there's a missile right below there. This is the launch chamber itself. So there's a circular railing that goes all the way around the missile, and then when you look down hundreds of feet below, there it is. There's a disorder missile.
I had in my head there were 6 missiles at this location. Did I just make that up? Is there just the one missile?
I think they're like spread throughout different locations.
Okay.
Oh no. We'll have to find 6 different locations. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we already found one, so maybe we go to the next one and then we find the next one after that. Or maybe there's more missiles there. Who knows?
Maybe Cobra will just blow him up himself because he's very confused apparently about how the buttons work, which is a little upsetting, but okay.
A little disturbing, yeah. It's a
Good
little
for
disturbing.
us. All right, let's plastic up this one missile then.
Well, hold on. We were told there were up to 8 people here, and we've knocked out 6. Now let's assume the polar bear doesn't count. That means there could be up to 2 more people guarding this missile.
But where?
I think maybe a couple of us start placing the bombs and a couple of us start doing a perimeter search. An area search? An area search. We're searching the inside.
Right. Well, I'm good to search.
I'm good to search.
I'm good to blow
I
it
don't
around.
really trust myself around explosives.
So as of now, you have not. There is that other door to the north with the keypad that you've tried, but this room is pretty self-explanatory. There doesn't appear to be anything other than the missile launch computers and the missile itself looking down in. The railing goes all the way around, and the chamber seems to only be wide enough to house the missile. There doesn't seem to be any other door.
And there's no other exit. There's nothing that would connect it to the other door.
Right.
Okay.
And this seems to be isolated, the missile silo away from where everyone else lives and works.
So I think those other 2 Cobra soldiers or whoever might be in that locked room with the keypad.
Yeah.
Should we tell them before we blow everything up, or how
Well, I figure we're going to
we
place
should-
the explosives and leave and then blow it up, which gives
Right,
them a
right.
window that they could mess with our explosives. So maybe we place the explosives and then we make sure we go through that door before we get out of here.
Or just slide a note underneath if there's space, just kind of.
Maybe we
fight
should
That's
see them
more the point of view.
first. How much time will we have on these missiles? You said the range that you have is long, Iceberg, for your detonator?
Well, I just have a timer, so
Oh.
I can put it on. I can put it up to an hour.
An hour. Okay. Well,
I think we
maybe
should.
that's
I
a
think
good
we
idea.
should. If there are, and our intelligence suggests that there are 2 more Cobra operatives here, I think that we should try to suss them out first before we
Yes.
set this to blow. Or Circle's
Okay.
right; they could come disable our explosives.
And
Do
I
we
feel like
have
if
an
we
exact number of explosives, or do we have a spare explosive?
Oh, I could split this up however we need. I mean, I feel like here's the thing though. The warhead it's not an armed warhead because the warhead is actually a machine. And even though the missile is way below, you look down and the cone of the missile definitely looks as if it could break apart like a flower. It's not your typical missile warhead. You see 4 lines. So what has been explained to you is the concept that once it hits the moon, the flower portion will open and these mechanisms will grip into the surface of the moon, and other rockets will fire, then disrupting the orbit if there's enough working in tandem. we're going to need a little bit more C4 to explode this than if we just if there was a warhead on it, we could just put a tiny piece and that would make it go. But since there isn't, I've got to put enough so that it triggers the fuel at the bottom part of the rocket. So somebody's going to need to lower me down there. We could go down and place it, and then I can set the timer whenever we want.
And we've only got the one detonator, right? So we couldn't blow up that other door and still blow up the missile.
I've only got the one detonator. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll have to figure out the codes. So perhaps we should go back and check on that, and then we'll come do this part.
Yeah. I would feel safer arming the C4 after I knew that we had eliminated everybody that's possibly here.
All right, sounds like a plan.
I would hate to be dangling down halfway and then some other guys show up.
Agree.
You know?
Okay, let's try to find a piece of paper with a code, I guess, or we haven't tried this. Maybe we just force the door open. I mean, I have an extra grenade.
I think we can get in without.
The door doesn't look like a high security door, like the one that you came in or the one that you just went down the missile silo hallway to. It's definitely a more pedestrian-looking door.
Like, could we just kick it down, or we
can smash it open then?
You could try. You could try to kick it.
No.
All right. Well, that's
it's still metal. It's just not of the same high quality that you might.
Hey, Mugshot, don't you have I don't know, something to break down big things?
Yes. And she sort of pulls off her back a galvanized sledgehammer.
Right.
Perhaps.
Carrying that. You want to give it a shot?
Yes,
for you.
I do.
All right.
Or maybe if you even smash the keypads, maybe it will just open.
Or trap those people inside.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we go for the mechanism first? If that doesn't work, then we'll try the door. If we don't make enough noise and alert people that we're here.
Sure.
All right, keypad first. And I'm targeting.
It's a melee weapon, so I don't think you're targeting.
You're right. You're using might or finesse. I believe you might.
And I think I get from here, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think I do get an up whenever I'm using a melee weapon.
You get 3 up shifts if it's computerized.
Yeah. Okay, so I am, ooh, goody goody. This is gonna be a good roll. I'm feeling quite, all right. 13. What was your target number, Jason?
Well, okay, so and actually, I'm going to ask our rules expert here. I'm assuming do inanimate objects have a score? Obviously, they can't evade.
Oh yes, there's a chart somewhere. So yeah, that would be toughness. Where is this chart? This might take me a minute.
Okay.
Did Mugshot also get upshifts on that? Was that what you were saying before, Ryan? Because it's against technology? Yeah.
I get a D8.
That's so cool.
All right,
I was reading about that in the playbook.
208.
So cool.
Thick wood, reinforced plastic or wood, weak metal would be 20 toughness. And then advanced composites and standard metal would be 25. So where does this fall?
This would fall in the 20.
Okay.
You know.
Right.
But I guess just keep since you're not technically in combat with the door. You know,
unless time is of the essence, we could just keep whacking at it.
Yeah, I'd say just keep whacking at it until you.
All right. Got to hit at some point. Over time. Let's see. This one is that one is a 10. That's a 27.
Nice.
Okay. And then how much in endurance did these things usually have?
Let's see. Damaging objects and items. Although most targets of attacks will be creatures, vehicles, and other characters, there may be situations where objects or items are attacked. If the object being targeted is being held by a creature, that's not the case. In case of a creature targeting objects, it's not held by another individual. The object may only defend against the attack with its toughness. In some cases, GMs may apply dice shifts. All right, base toughness, okay. The amount of damage an object can suffer before it is utterly destroyed is determined both by its size and the size of the source of the damage. So if the source of the damage is a ranged attack, each point of damage inflicted ruins up to a 5-foot cube volume of that object. If the source of the damage is a melee attack, each point of damage inflicted ruins 1 square or 5-foot cube of material within the attacker's reach. Okay, so basically the same. Attacking objects and structures can lead to the mass destruction of property, especially once vehicle weapons are involved. Keep that in mind. Anyway, this is about wanton destruction of public property, so that doesn't say there. So it's about the size. So she can destroy 5 cubic feet of space with that attack.
Yes.
Okay, well that whack completely. You're actually swinging at the keypad, right?
Keypad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That demolishes the keypad.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And don't forget, I do have an electromagnetic sort of feature.
Well, there's a door handle, so it doesn't automatically open, but it seems the locking mechanism is smashed.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the doorknob.
So we can open it?
Let's go.
The doorknob opens.
All right.
Wait, let's go in slowly. Let's surprise them.
There was just a huge crack.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if
they
you want to
haven't
take
come
the
out
diamond,
yet?
you're the sneaky
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna slowly try to like open the door and like peek to see if I can see anything with like one of
All
my
four
eyes.
of us like our stack our heads like 1, 2, 3,
Stack
4
our
like through the door.
Okay,
Do I
well,
see anything?
definitely make me an infiltration check,
Okay.
and with your stealth
Right.
Specialization.
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 I was going to say expertise. I'm getting there.
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on a second. I'm going to need to check to see.
Interesting. Interesting how?
It's not a good interesting, I'll tell you that much. So tragically, I have rolled a nat 1.
So what does that mean?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I can re-roll all my skill dice and take the new result once per scene because I have all warfare is deception. So after making a deception or a stealth skill test, you may re-roll all your skill dice. Although that doesn't help me because it's just my skill dice, not my d20, right?
Right.
Right. What do we call the d20 when we roll it? What is that die called?
The D20. Or it might be called the
It's
base
just
die.
D20. Base die? Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else that will help me. I will say people who are trying to detect me when I'm infiltrating will suffer a 2 downshift, but that doesn't help me here, I don't think, because I rolled a nat 1. But I rolled a 6. So I rolled, if it was successful, I would have critted, which is hilarious.
So, but does that mean your total is 7?
My total is 7.
All right. So
But it's
if that
I also
doesn't-
rolled a natural 1.
yeah. So if that doesn't beat the difficulty, then that means it's a fumble, which means something terrible happens. But we get a story point.
Right.
So that is a fumble. And what has happened is, if anyone was in that room, well, let me see. Okay. The smashing of the door would already alert, if anyone was in there, what you have done. So what I would say with the fumble is that as soon as you put your face out there, a bullet comes flying at you.
Of course.
Great.
So I'm going to
Great.
roll. Luckily, a bullet goes flying right over your head. Everybody roll for initiative, please. You are now in combat.
Oh, what do I get a plus on initiative? I get a +2 on initiative. Because of my fast perk, I have a +2 to initiative. That gives me a 13.
Okay. Circles, what'd you say?
9.
9. And Vale, you said you got a 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
A 2?
Diamond.
Those dice are garbage.
Wow, you need new dice.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to get some new dice right now because this is unacceptable to me.
Oh my god.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
You did get story
She's
Okay,
literally
bye.
going to get new dice.
Bye.
new dice.
I did see the
Drama.
G.I. Joe dice. I want them.
They look good.
Yeah. The G.I. Joe dice are cool.
So you're now being fired upon. Diamond narrowly escaped with a laser that just flew past your head. I guess it's their lasers. We'll see. And Mugshot, you're actually first in.
Wow, in the 13?
Yeah.
All right, so I see, like, from a bit I see Diamond lean her head in, and as soon as she leans her head in, this like laser comes like flying past, and she goes, "Did you guys see that?"
Yeah.
And she said, and Maya says, "Sorry to interrupt your little meeting," and she swings through the door with her hammer, like just swings it open with it. She hits it open. What do I see?
You see a 20-foot by 30-foot room that looks like a sort of common area. Perhaps it's the beginning to the barracks. It's a 20-foot by 30-foot room with a couch. It looks sort of like a lounge-ish area. There are 2 doors beyond that on the far walls, one all the way in the right corner, one in the left corner. There is, but what you do notice is that there's an overturned couch in the middle of the room.
Let me guess. You're behind the couch. Just a guess. Come out wherever you are. And the reason why Mugshot's not scared is because I do have heavy armor on, which gives me like a massive toughness boost and deflection. So she's like not scared of anything, even without sleeves.
You can, with your movement, you could conceivably go behind the couch, or you could just stand right there in front of the couch.
Oh, no. She's standing in front of the couch and waiting for them to come out.
Okay.
Well, are we here?
You could
And she looks back
do
at the others like, what is this?
You could do a contingency action where
Okay.
you just like get ready poised for when they come out of that couch. Like, they're going to have to come out and be like, all right.
Okay,
So you can have a
I'll do that.
contingency action for that.
Is it called a contingency action? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan
All right,
used it
so
last time, I think.
Okay, good. Good one.
Last game.
Yeah, when I
She's
tossed the
gonna
tank.
come out and she's gonna play as though she's gonna stand like this.
Look at that hammer.
So cool.
Okay.
Hello?
Well, it is that opponent's turn now, and you see a figure creep up over the couch with a gun and try to take a shot at you. So with that contingency action, is there a contested role involved with that, Ryan, or is it just that she was holding her action until she saw the opponent?
Yeah, she used a standard action to take an action outside of her turn when certain situation came up. In this case, when somebody pops up from behind the couch. So
So
it's
she
her
could
turn.
now take a swing.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you so like, you could take a swing.
Yeah, I think so. So he comes out and does this with his gun, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She's going to she's going to step forward and swing right at the gun in his hand. Are you kidding me? How dare you? All right, so I'm swinging. That would be might again.
That's right.
Come on. I do have a story point. Thank you for reminding me, Circles. She yells it back at you. Thank God I need it, because that would have been a 7.
Oh.
So you're using it?
Come on. 15.
That's going to hit.
Yay.
Ding, ding. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to literally knock the gun right out of his hand. That's what I'm trying to do.
Is that would that be some sort of specialized role then?
Yeah, hold on. That would be a maneuver. Let me see if the.
Oh, really?
Can do that.
Maneuver?
Okay. Yeah, because that 15 would have hit their toughness, but I'm not sure if it would do exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, you need a more delicate weapon to be able to do something like that. So the hammer's basically good for smashing faces.
Ooh, okay. All right, then I guess I'm just swinging. I'm trying to hurt his arm then. That's what I'm trying to do, really?
Sure. I mean, one way or another, you're doing a damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you've done one blunt damage to your opponent. Okay.
And is he like, with his arm, with the gun in it, like that? What's he doing?
Yes.
I have to picture it.
She is.
Oh.
Okay. That's me. I think I'm done. That's all I can do.
Okay. Circles, it's your turn now. Or no, actually, I'm sorry. It's technically the enemy's turn. So she's going to take a shot at you, Mugshot. You hit her in the arm, but she can still wield her weapon.
Okay.
Now, because you're attacking somebody,
she should be at disadvantage or something because her hand is all broken and she's like, with it, right?
Well, for attacking somebody that attacking with a ranged weapon in close combat, that's what we're looking for here. Using a ranged attack within the reach of an enemy, the attack suffers a downshift of 1.
It is a pistol. Does that make a difference?
It doesn't. I can understand. Like, if you want to make the call that it shouldn't apply to sidearms, that's up to you. But the rule, as written, is ranged attacks against somebody that's in your reach.
That's fine. Okay, so they get a downshift of 1. Okay, that's fine. Then it's just a straight roll. And her shot goes wide. So Circles, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm going to toss a grenade on the other side of that couch. It is a frag grenade. Sorry, I need a D4. Yeah, that's a 5. That's not going to blow up anybody.
No, unfortunately, it rolls too far behind her, and I will say that it blows open one of the doors in the back. But the door to the right has now been blown open. It's a frag grenade,
anybody
right?
in there?
So far, no.
Okay.
So far, you can't see anyone.
All right, and then I'll move up next to Bugshot.
Okay, so you guys are both sort of just right in front of the couch with the opponent on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep. Great. Vale, it's your turn.
Oh, this looks incredibly dangerous. I'm not going in there. And I send in, I use my movement to send in Bingo instead. So here's a roll for technology. Oh, wow. That's 20. So that passes. So Bingo, slice. And I have Bingo attack. I'm going to attack, I guess, the same person we've been attacking just to kind of see if we can get rid of him. The woman with the gun.
Well, as of now, you can tell, as far as you can tell, there is only one opponent.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Misheard. So that one opponent is going to get sliced. That's this plus D4. All right. That is oh my God, that is a 20 to hit.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Incredible. So
Bingo.
that is 1 slash damage.
1 slash damage.
Or sharp damage.
Sharp. She's not looking good.
Good job, Bingo. Good boy. Good boy. That's my turn.
Okay, Diamond.
All right. Well, that door was open, but I feel like after Mugshot went through the door, Diamond probably stayed on the other side of it because that was a laser that almost hit me in the face. So not great. So I think what Diamond's going to try to do is kind of going to use the door for cover and kind of shoot around the door. If she has line of sight on them over the couch. Would I have line of sight on that, or would Mugshot and Circles be in the way at all?
I would say that it would be there would be partial cover from the couch and also from Mugshot and Circles. So
okay, so It's me with partial cover shooting someone else that has partial cover in that case. Is that what's happening?
So there's no partial cover. It's either cover or not cover. And
Okay.
cover imposes a down 2 downshift.
Then there's cover.
All right, there's cover. A down 2 downshift. I think I'm still gonna do it. I'm not all my weapons are ranged, so I feel like to get close is not gonna really help us. And we all saw how good I was at punching last time when I tried to punch a scientist. So
Well, is the room to strafe around the couch?
Absolutely.
Yeah, how big is the room?
It's 20 feet by 30 feet.
20 by 30.
So
Okay.
you could easily walk in, and the couch is in the middle of the room, so maybe 15 feet in.
Okay. And is there anything like around the couch? Like, is there any other furniture in the room that I could maybe duck behind?
Not
After I get a shot off?
All the rest of the furniture is up against the wall.
Okay. All right. So maybe what I'll do is I'll move into the room, try to get a shot off, and then use the rest of my movement to move back since it's not that big of a room. So I could like move 10 feet in, fire a shot, and then move 10 feet out. Does that make sense?
If you could do that, does that work within the rules?
Yeah. Your move action. You can interrupt your move action and then continue it.
Then you could do exactly that.
Great. So I'm going to move in, pull out my gun with a free action, move in. Actually, should I pull out my bow? I haven't used my bow yet.
Yeah.
My bow is cool. Oh, wait, no, my bow doesn't have great, it's better for further away. So I will stick with my SMG since it's 20 feet range. I don't want to take a downshift. I'm trying to avoid that if I can for being close. So I'll keep my SMG with its silencer and I will walk 10 feet in and take aim and then fire. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully better with these dice. Do I want to take? No, I'm just gonna. Is there still 2 of them?
I never said that there were 2 of them. I just said that there was 1.
Oh, there's only 1. Oh, okay. I don't know why in my mind I imagined 2.
Well, I think earlier you guys talked about there might be 2 left.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with trying to do 1 sharp damage then. So that's my targeting. And I have my sneak attack, which when I'm using a silent weapon, I get an edge if I have allies near me. Or I don't get an edge. I get an additional damage if I hit. So we'll see. So that is a 15.
That's going to hit, and that will defeat that enemy.
Sweet. Ooh. So 2 sharp damage and they're down.
She's now down.
I'm very worried that I'm like really badly messing people up with this submachine gun.
It's lasers. It's
laser shot.
Different kind of stun.
It's on stun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Sharp stun.
Now that you can take a good look, her attire is similar to the Cobra Troopers, although she's wearing a purple vest and a different kind of helmet. Than it doesn't have the Cobra symbol adorned to it. It is also tinted purple.
Yeah, the helmet no longer belongs to her. It's ours.
Do I have any knowledge I can tap into about if this uniform means anything different? The meaning
I would say so, yes. That would probably be... Would that be a culture roll?
It would be a culture roll, although that doesn't quite feel right. Knowing what this is, the nature of this particular specialty of Cobra, technology would apply, but we wouldn't know that yet.
What about like Streetwise? Would that do anything?
Yeah,
for
Streetwise
us?
would definitely work.
Streetwise,
I got some
that sounds like a better
Streetwise.
role in this situation.
I got some Streetwise skill if you want me to check it out.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
I know Cobra, says Diamond. I've seen them before.
Okay.
I think. We'll see. Oh my gosh.
We're all good. New dice.
I got a 7.
Goodness, those dice are garbage too.
I know. I know my D20s today. What are they doing? I got a 4 on my D20 and I got a 3 on my D4, which is nice.
You
That's
do
good.
have an extra story point, but I know that you don't want to necessarily use that right now.
Yeah, I also have Streetwise, so I'm going to go for it as well. There we go, an 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So Ryan, I know you as the player already know what this is, but I'll this particular uniform is one that the unaffectionately known as Cobra's Purple Troopers wear, or Nerd Vipers. They're Cobra's Sci-Tech division.
Ooh, we hit the nail on the head there.
So also known as a Televiper.
I love it.
So yeah, so I explained this. Yeah, this is one of their technical Vipers, a Televiper in this case. You know what? We might have interrupted her from doing much more damage, because as much as a gun hurts us, she's probably got some other gear that could have hurt us much more. So I start rifling through her pockets for any technology that can help us.
And passwords. Hopefully she
Oh,
also
yeah, and
wrote
key
passwords
cards.
down on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Well, you find, there is some interesting armor and a communications kit, standard advanced technology kit,
Okay.
standard computers kit, and that's it.
I hand all this stuff to Vale. I think you'll get more use out of this than most of us.
Okay, thanks.
You haven't would once again, like if you find armor that I know what it is, but you as the players don't know what it is
identifying
yet,
it?
how does that work in with the mechanics? Because you guys know what a communications kit is, a technology kit, and a computers kit is, but this armor, I don't think that as new Joes you have ever seen before.
Right. So it would probably fall under alertness. Streetwise is a good second option, and then science or technology, depending on the nature of the equipment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, probably technology or alertness would be the main two, since we're figuring out what it could do based on how it's built.
Maybe that's something that Vale would be attracted to and maybe want to check out.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I roll for it then?
Sure, yeah, if you'd like to figure out what it is.
Oh, wow. That's a 16. My dice are awesome today.
Nice.
Okay, you identify this armor as Whisper armor. It's silent ballistic armor that adds 2 to toughness.
Okay. Can anyone... It's ballistic armor, so we have to be trained in it to wear it, I believe.
Yeah, and I believe ballistic is medium. Let me confirm that.
I already have on hard body armor, and I don't look good in purple, so forget it.
Yeah, I can't wear... I can only wear light armor and computerized battle dress. So...
I'm already wearing ballistic armor, but it's not silent, so I guess I could swap
Take it?
outfits if we got a couple of minutes.
All right.
And if everyone will
I don't
just,
have any
like,
armor, but I
turn
don't think I'm
around for a
trained
minute.
in medium
And so if
armor.
it's silent, that would actually help you with your stealth, right?
Yeah, exactly. So normally, if the armor isn't silent, then you get a downshift on your infiltration checks equal to the armor bonus. So ballistic gives +2, so I would get downshift 2 on infiltration. Since I don't have any ranks, I would automatically be failing.
Would you like some quiet purple armor circles?
I'm going to be wearing some quiet purple armor from here on out.
All
Yeah.
right.
I mean, hey, every
He's been
G.I. Joe
changing
has
his
their own
clothes.
unique look. Maybe you're wearing purple armor. I mean, that's just part of it.
Or if you don't like purple, we can repaint it when we get back to base.
You could scrape off the Cobra symbols pretty easily. Scrape off the Cobra patches.
Put like a sticker on it.
Replace them with G.I. Joe patches.
Yes.
I'm literally laughing because I'm thinking about Circles changing his clothes in every room that we've been to.
That's so true.
I'm trying to figure out his signature look still.
He's a boxer's man,
Workshopping.
so it's
Okay, should we check out these other rooms then that we've blown the
There's
door?
a door to the right that's been blown open, and you see that there's a a hallway beyond it, and then there's a door to the left.
Might as well start with the one that's already open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just looking down the hallway, you can tell right away that is the barracks area.
Okay.
We're still looking for one. Maybe he's taking a nap. Let's wake him up.
I like the way you think, mugshots.
Barrel in there.
I somehow doubt anyone could nap through everything that's happened in the last few minutes.
Is there one
Be a very
giant
deep
cot for the polar bear?
sleeper. Yeah.
You don't see any polar bear accoutrements.
Can we search the barracks to see if we find anything?
You can.
I'm gonna
Alertness
search.
checks? Do you want alertness checks?
I would say alertness would.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a 6, so I'm not seeing
8.
anything. I'm distracted by how quiet I am all of a sudden.
I'm distracted by how sloppy they are.
17?
16.
With a 17, you do find some various rifles, pretty standard gear. Maybe it was extra stuff from the Cobra Troopers, a combat knife, some +1 tactical armor, things of that nature. Nothing that you feel is better than what you already have.
Nothing
I mean, I'm not wearing armor, so I can maybe take the tactical armor, but then it's gonna cost me on my infiltration.
Yeah.
Right? I'll have to separate out.
Yeah.
No
It's
more
not worth it
silent
then for me.
armor. You don't have it. There's
Right.
you
Right.
haven't done any of that.
Yeah. Then I don't want it. I'd rather be quiet than be protected.
We got you anyway. We got you.
I mean, I
Shadows in
already
your
dodged
eyes.
a laser
Sneaky.
shot to my head, so it's not so bad. I'm sneaky when I'm sneaky, and sometimes I'm very loud and accidentally open doors too fast, but that's okay.
And I still took the purple helmet, didn't I? Or did I put it on circles?
Oh, yeah, I don't need the helmet. You can take the helmet if you like.
Are you going to wear the helmet? This reminds me of when you play a video game and you get all the like mismatched pieces of armor and you're just like putting them on because they're like the best. And then you're just walking around in like the weirdest outfit. That's what I'm imagining all of us look like right now.
That is peak Warcraft.
Totally.
Thank God.
Got to get those pauldrons.
Yeah.
Gotta get
All right, door on the left.
door on the left opens without any issues. It's the kitchen. It's the mess area.
And there's no.
I rate it for
Chef
baking
Viper.
supplies.
Okay, roll.
Yes.
Roll up.
Roll to see if we find any extra special baking supplies.
Are you feeling inspired, Diamond? And Mugshot would
I
like to take
am.
a seat at the nearest table, if there's anyone.
I am. I'm feeling very inspired. I feel like there is. Okay, so I got 10
With a 10, you don't find anything
special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some
These-
some vanilla extract that's almost done.
I'll take that. I'll still take it. Vanilla is
Extract
expensive. Yeah. 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 I think Diamond will say something like, these cobras, they don't even know how to properly stock a kitchen. Blech. But she takes the little bit of vanilla and like tosses it in her bag. Very like disappointed in the enemy.
It could come in handy later. You never know.
You never know. I still have fondant.
Oh, good.
So
Great.
that's it. That's all the doors.
That's it.
That's it. We're missing one person. At least we think we are.
Well, we don't know that for sure. Maybe they ran away.
Oh, they ran away.
Or
Maybe there's
could there be
tracks.
some kind of secret passage somewhere.
Circles. You woke up on the right side of the bed this morning.
Well, thank you. I like to be useful.
So should we keep searching this facility then, or?
Yes, definitely.
As far as you can tell, you've this is all the
Yeah.
rooms.
Yeah, but we didn't check.
Maybe the
mess,
polar
right?
bear was the other person. So maybe together that's 8?
Do you mean that as in like it's 7 humans and 1 polar bear and that makes 8 people? Or are you saying that was a person and now he's a polar bear thanks to Cobra?
Oh.
Well, Iceberg says, well, you know, we had intelligence that there were up to 8 people here, but you know, we didn't have constant surveillance on this site every single day, so you don't know if that person left or maybe they had more people. So let's really search, but I'm feeling pretty confident right now that we got everybody.
Maybe they're on vacation.
Maybe they're on vacation.
And maybe somebody transferred in or transferred out, or they're helping out with a shipment somewhere.
Or they are the polar bear. I mean, I do think it could be possible.
In a polar bear suit.
We should have taken that.
So should we do like one more sweep then? Should we all do an alertness check
Yeah.
just to see?
Let's do one more sweep.
11.
10.
Ugh, these dice are garbage.
I'm gonna have an ice.
4.
Oh, no.
Yep,
I'm gonna go through all my d20s.
Iceberg got a 12.
Nice.
What'd you get, Mugshot?
For what? I'm rolling?
Yeah, you're doing one more. We're doing one more search of the base with an alertness check.
I know. I was searching. All right. Am I going to roll infiltration?
Alertness.
Oh, I'm good at alertness, so we're gonna do that. Come on. Well, a 9. So yeah, I contribute nothing.
The highest score was Iceberg's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel as Iceberg, I feel pretty good. I don't think anybody else is here.
All right.
All right. Let's lower
Let's
it down.
plant
to
the
that-
explosives.
Yeah. Missile silo time.
Yeah.
Is there was a spare chair that didn't get blown up at the sandwich table, right?
Oh yeah.
I just want to prop this door closed just because of all the areas where there could still be somebody. It's the barracks mess hall area.
Okay. Sure. To do the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Since we blew up the lock.
That's fair. Yeah, you can do that. Now Iceberg says, now I'm going to need one of you guys to help me. The missile's like 50 feet below. I'm going to need you to lower me down there so I can put the explosives on the right spot.
Okay.
I got the rope. I'm ready to go. But
I only
just
have a
wouldn't mind-
specialization in climbing. I'm not very strong, so I don't know if I am the person for that job.
I mean, I'm willing to do it, but Mugshot, you got them guns. Like them guns.
I do have them guns.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we're going to tie you up with a rope and literally lower you down into a pit with a large explosive, holding explosive. Correct?
Yep.
That's what we're doing here.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's go, Joe.
Could I lend Mugshot assistance on the?
You
the
absolutely
lower-
can.
Okay. So then Mugshot, you got an upshift 1 on your. This would probably Brawn. Or were you thinking Might?
Thank you very much.
And how are you going to do it? Are you just going to straight lower him down with just right off the railing down?
How would I personally do this? I would probably put the rope around his waist, but also like a harness around his shoulders so that he isn't like flailing by his waist gravity wise. He would basically do like this. So I rope the rope around his waist, but then also around his shoulder so that he's lowered straight down. And yes, I would like to brace the rope. There has to be a railing.
There's a railing.
When you think, okay, this railing, she's going to brace the rope onto the railing so that it has like sort of an axis point thing instead of just lowering him down there. And what I need to do is she needs to brace like her foot against the railing like this. You can imagine it. I don't know. Maybe my imagination is being weird right now.
No, I can totally
like
imagine
this.
it. I can imagine it.
Okay. And I'm like, do me a favor and don't jump or wiggle on your way down. Just, stay pretty still.
No problem.
All right.
Not going to wiggle.
So she starts to release. And the rope, by the way, is tied around her waist as well. Or on Mugshot's waist. we're all going down if he goes down, right? So she starts like releasing the extra rope so that Iceberg can go down.
Okay, so and you get because Circles is helping you, you get a
Upshift.
Oh, not
Because
a.
I'm trained in brawn, so this feels more like a brawn skill test than anything else.
Yes, absolutely
cool.
a brawn test.
Okay.
But I would say
get
for Iceberg to not have a catastrophic failure, I'm going to make a low level. I'm going to make a low level acrobatics check for him, just to make sure that he doesn't, have a critical fail.
Taking all the notes.
Okay. He got a 15, and I wanted him to beat like an 8. It would only be if he just, something went terribly wrong on his end. Blah, drop the C4. You know what I mean?
All right. Let us know.
Okay, so let me know what you got.
Oh, and I'm rolling just brawn, right?
Yep.
Brawn.
+2.
Mm-hmm. And you're adding.
Come on, I have no
upshift.
story points left. I have no story.
Well, it's with an upshift though. So if you were normally +2, it's going to be +4 or D4.
A D4, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 16 + 6. Ooh.
Great. You're great. You lower him down with no problems. He places the explosives in the proper place. He gives a little tug for you to pull him up. I'll use that roll so you can bring him back up. You start bringing him back up. He's like, all right. Let's, I can set the timer for an hour. But before we even do that, let's call Wild Bill and get everybody down here so that we can get out of here. What do you think?
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
We taking all these unconscious cobras, or are we just gonna let them explode?
I mean, the G.I. Joe way would be to take them.
All right, I start taking lead on dragging people outside. We went up the stairs. I use Bingo to do that actually because I can't lift up anything. I can't lift up like a hammer, so very weak.
So Iceberg radios ahead to Wild Bill, and so you've got 7 prisoners.
Yeah. We're not taking the polar bear.
There's 5 of you.
Back for the polar bear. The poor polar bear.
You guys climb to the top of the tower. You're back up to the door out into northern Siberia. You look up and you see 14 Skyhawks on their way to you. A Skyhawk is a flying a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle, but it only carries 2 people. So there's a Skyhawk for each one of you, and then another Skyhawk for each prisoner. And you hear over your comms, you hear, "Yeehaw! Y'all look rode hard and put away wet, but you made a silk purse out of a cow's ear. Great job! Climb on in."
Okay, I only understood that last part. So,
All right.
What's that?
I said I only understood that last part, but okay, let's get back into vehicles, aircrafts.
So each one of you jumps into Skyhawk. There's various Joes flying them, and Iceberg over the comms says, "All right, I got the timer set. Let's get airborne and watch this baby blow."
Yeah.
Yes.
So he sets the timer for 3 minutes, and you just all hover above, and you watch as the door, the whole area just caves inward. You see a flash, and then you see it all cave inward, a massive avalanche all going inward down, and the base is destroyed.
One down.
And you're now flying back to the pit.
Go Joe.
Yo,
Go
Joe.
Go
Joe.
So actually what happens is the Skyhawks take you to an allied base, And from there, you take the C-130 back to the pit in Utah.
Yeah, that would have been a long flight in a Skyhawk.
Yeah, yeah. You can lose. You can. I mean, I'm sure it could probably make it, but you at least can stretch out in the C-130. So you are now back in Flash 2. You're now back in the pit, and what we're going to do now is you guys have leveled up. You're now going to be level 2.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
for the rest of the
Joe.
episode, we're going to level everybody up. You are now back at the pit, and we're going to talk a little bit about leveling up. But before that, the items that you acquired and the items that you were issued for this mission, you now give back to the quartermaster. And what I will say as a GM rule is that, for example, the silent ballistic armor that you acquired, you can retrieve that from the quartermaster for any other mission without having to roll for it. That's
cool.
Spoils of war. That's now considered yours.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, so generally the equipment you requisition and capture is just for use in that mission, but like the best stuff we got was all after the last combat. So that's really cool that you're doing that and letting us make use of that in the long term.
Okay, well let's get started. So you're all leveled up to level 2, and
all right. So leveling up is very straightforward. Of all the options you took in first level, the only one that then continues to grow is your role, and there's no like multi-classing in Essence 20. So you chose your role at first level, so now we get to see what you're getting from your role at second level. Let's go alphabetically by role. So that means Diamond as a commando. Second level, you get a couple of benefits. So 2 of them are perks. One of them is Think Fast. Think Fast says at second level, you can use Deception or Infiltration in place of Initiative.
Oh, in place of initiative.
That's right. Wow. Now, it doesn't explicitly state it here, but often when you have a perk that lets you use one skill instead of another and you get it after first level, it will say you can retrain the ranks that you had in that other skill, since it's now kind of a dead skill to you. You don't need ranks in initiative. So if you want to reallocate those ranks to other skills within speed, that's perfectly acceptable.
Okay. So I have. Wait, so I can move stuff from infiltration to initiative, or I can use my infiltration as though it were my initiative?
You can use Deception and Infiltration for initiative. Okay. And that means you're probably never going to use initiative again, right?
Yeah, probably not. Oh, so you're saying I can move stuff out of initiative. So anytime we're leveling up, we can like rearrange things?
No, just when you get an ability that says you can use a new skill in place of another skill.
Okay. Well, that's really cool. So I can just move it to anywhere else in speed. I think I should maybe move it to finesse, because if there's something that I've learned from playing this time, being able to maybe just like punch people every now and then might be useful.
It comes up.
So it comes up.
The other perk the other perk you're getting at second level is mobility, where once per turn you can either sprint or hide as a free action.
Right. Cool.
And then finally, this is not a perk, but if you look at your 4 essence score progressions on the chart on page 70 for you, your speed has gone up. So your speed goes up, which means your evasion goes up, and it means you get a new skill point to put into a speed-based skill.
Okay. Yeah, it just goes up by 1, right?
Goes up by 1, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Exciting.
So once you make the decisions about where those skill points are going to go, Diamond is leveled up.
And how do you know where like that mobility comes in during number 2? Because it doesn't say at the beginning here. It just says at second level you get Think Fast. So is it just assumed that like anything below that is also included at that level? No.
So Think Fast is being generous by reminding you that it's also at second level. But if you go to your chart on page 70, second level says which new perks you're getting.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I see that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
great.
The commandos have one more bar that other roles don't have, and that's the sneak attack damage. Yours hasn't gone up yet.
Not yet.
But keep an eye on that one as we get higher and higher level, if we ever reach level 4.
Exciting. Okay, cool. I will put that speed somewhere while you guys are doing your thing, and then I'll let y'all know.
So next roll alphabetically is Infantry, so Mugshot. Let's see what you're getting at second level. You are also getting 2 new perks. So we wanted to make sure that every roll gets at least 1 perk every level, so there's no like dead levels. But some of them actually get a couple of them, and Infantry is one of them. So at second level, you get Gallantry. At second level, any effect that would cause the frightened condition that targets you suffers a snag. So if they are successful, the effect only lasts half as long. So if anyone ever tries to make Mugshot afraid, they're going to have a much harder time of it than everybody else.
Nice.
Which
I
totally fits with her character too.
It does.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And then the second perk you get at second level is called Custom Gear. You can requisition light or medium armor once without spending one of your requisition attempts. And additionally, you can choose 1 free limited armor upgrade and 1 free limited weapon upgrade.
Ooh.
So, yeah, your shopping sprees have become a lot more generous now that you can get light or medium armor without a requisition attempts. But I know you used heavy armor in the first in our first mission. So if you want to stick to heavy armor, that will take requisitioning, but you'll still be able to get a free limited armor upgrade and a free weapon upgrade, even if you're not using the first half of the benefit of custom gear.
Okay, it's awesome. Yay, the shopping. Excited. Okay.
And going back to page 78, where the infantry table is, your strength is going up this level. So your strength goes up by 1, meaning your toughness goes up by 1, and meaning you also get a skill point to spend anywhere. Something I should call out. You get roll skills at first level, tell you where you put the ranks that you get at first level, but after first level, you can put it anywhere in that essence. So you're not limited by the selection of skills within an essence.
Wow, and this is a perk for my character, or is it just part of the level up?
This one's just part of the level up. Every roll gives you an essence boost at every level. It just dictates which one you are getting at which level. So infantry gets strength, which means that you can spend the skill point on athletics, brawn, conditioning, intimidation rather, or might.
Might. I'm liking the might. Yeah, let's go up.
Might gets better. Next roll alphabetically is Renegade, which is my roll. And Renegade gets also 2 additional perks. I didn't realize we gave so many double perks at second level. That's fun. All right, Beast of Burden. At second level, I gain upshift 2 on all might rolls to push, drag, or lift. So that one's pretty situational, but we'll see how it plays out. And then at second level, I also get your additional health. I'm toughened up. I gain an additional health. So Renegade is probably the most straightforward of the roles, because a lot of these are just benefits that I get rather than new actions that I can use. So,
and that's interesting. So Renegade gains an extra point of health, but Infantry does not?
That's right. So Infantry might get additional health later on, but Renegade, because it's a melee-focused role, odds are you're going to take a lot more damage. And just because the theme of the role is so much tougher, it makes sense that we're getting it early. Let's see. Infantry will get extra attacks, but I don't see it getting extra health in the same way.
Okay.
And then on my chart, what's going up? I bet it's strength. Yeah, my strength is going up as well. So I'm probably going to bump up my might as well, although I don't have anything in athletics, and that's something that will come up often. So I think I'm going to give myself a D2 in athletics just to make sure I got something in there. But the next time my might goes up, it's definitely going to go... Or sorry, next time my strength goes up, it's definitely going into might. Finally, that brings us to the technician. Vale's roll.
Hey. I can only get one thing.
You do, but it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
You get support. At second level, you can grant an ally the benefits of one of your upgrades as a free action. And these benefits last until the end of your next turn. So if you were to, say, take a silencer, you could then help Diamond use any of her weapons as though they had a silencer on them until the end of her turn.
And when you say upgrades, you mean physical items,
any of your weapon or armor upgrades.
Okay, so for example, on our last mission, I took the upgrade dome generator, so I could apply that to anybody else to also have the extra plus evasion.
Yeah, exactly. You can have them act as though they also had that, and it's a free action, so it's not even taking up a whole lot of your turn.
This is probably a no. I can't give anyone an upgrade from my robot, right? It has to be on me. Because that'd be so dope.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say, because most of the drone upgrades don't even apply to
Humans.
people.
I know. I'm just saying, it'd be really cool if I could like make mugshot into a docking tool. I'm just throwing that.
Just stick your finger in the socket, mugshot. Trust me, you have a docking
Fine.
tool now.
I understand technology. Okay, incredible. Thank you. So that's support, and then I also get that's it, right?
Well, so just one more thing I want to bring up about this is that when we requisition, we have a requisition budget of 3 per player, but it doesn't mean we all have to use it. So if we want to give you a bunch of extra ones so you get more upgrades so that you can then apply them to us, that's a strategy you can use when you've got a technician in the team.
Oh,
You
so I can
become
click
like the
anybody.
upgrade hub.
So it's almost
Okay.
like a requisition pool, or it can be turned into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Awesome.
Very
Good to know. I gotta look at the upgrades list now because I wasn't really paying attention to that before.
And then at second level, your smarts increases by 1. So
okay.
generally, these essence increases, they kind of scattered around. They do have a pattern after first level, but generally at second level, you'll be getting an increase in your main essence score. So that's why Diamond got speed, me and Mugshot got strength, and Vale got smarts. And if we had an officer in the party, they would have gotten social.
Okay. I'm so smart now. 17.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and I can spend that point, right? Because it's
Yep, spend it right away.
oh no, where did I go? Alertness, because I don't have anything in there. Haha. Finally.
Mhm.
I'm alert.
Yeah, here's a question. Like, what do you think is better to like really specialize in one skill, or to kind of spread it out so like you don't have to take a snag on stuff? Like, this is my question, because I'm trying to figure out where I should put the speed point, and I'm like, I could boost something that's quite low. I could actually be able to drive, which might be useful because I don't have that at all. Or I can like be really, really good at infiltrating, because then I'd be like a D8.
Yeah, so there's some skills that it's just good for everyone to have a little bit of. Things like athletics, acrobatics, maybe driving. Persuasion is probably pretty good. And then there's some where if you've got one person in the group that has that, you're pretty good. And that's usually the smarts and social stuff.
Right.
So once you've got your basics covered, that's when I recommend you start building up. And I usually don't recommend people specialize, which is something you can do with the skill point. If you, instead of increasing a rank, you want to add a specialization, you could do that. But I recommend you wait until you have a D6 in a rank before you start specializing.
Right. Okay. So maybe I should, I don't know. I just feel like, where do I want to put this? Where do I want to put this point? Maybe I'll just put it into finesse then.
Yeah, I know that struggle. Because you want to get to the D12 with specialization as soon as possible.
So cool.
But you don't want to be a one-trick pony.
Right. Exactly. I mean, is there anything in particular that we need? Like, I'm pretty acrobatic. Does everyone have, like, what are the needs of the group? How are we with the speed category? What is everyone's thing that they're the best at?
So for speed, I'm good at driving and targeting. We really only need a couple of drivers in the group.
Right.
Yeah, generally if we get a vehicle, we'll at least have room for half of us to be passengers.
Right.
So I think me and Mugshot have driving covered. So I don't think you need driving.
Okay, great. Vale, do you have anything in speed? Like, are you particularly good at speed?
I really only have targeting, and then I have like 1 dot in infiltration and driving, and then that's it. So everything else is garbage to me. I can just shoot.
Okay. So maybe I'll just put it into finesse, and then I can have a little bit more finesse since we don't really have that covered.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Than me. So now I'm a D4 in finesse.
I've got a question about I have a question about Vale's character. So can upgrading Bingo, does that come at when she levels up, or is that something that she earns later?
So I know the answer, but Michelle, do you want to tackle that to see how well you know?
I can't remember.
Okay. Every time that she increases technology, Bingo gets a boost.
Oh.
And so the same thing, if you have an animal pet, every time you increase animal handling, then your animal pet will get a boost.
Oh, so maybe I don't care about alertness. Maybe I should take technology instead. Get real OP over there.
Technology is actually one of the skills that if you're the technology person in the group, max it out. Just go straight into it, especially because it's helping us because Bingo goes up. It's helping us because technology comes up a lot.
Yeah, and Bingo is pretty much the most powerful character in this game. Okay.
I think there's a couple of us that have alertness as well. So we're not like
alert.
Yeah. Including Bingo has alertness.
Does Bingo have it? I can't remember.
And acute senses.
Bingo. Yes, that's a lot. It's a lot going on for Bingo in their corner of the ring. Okay, so when I upgrade technology by 1, it gains 1. Sorry, how does that work with the? Sorry.
Yeah, let me load it up.
Drone rules.
Advancing drone pets. So your drone pet increases their essence abilities an amount equal to the number of ranks you invest in technology. So you get to increase one of its essence scores.
Okay. I will.
Drone pets gain a number of permanent upgrades based on the number of skill points you have invested in technology. So by upping your technology by 1, gets an extra upgrade and an extra essence score increase.
Copy that. So it's only 1 point, so I can only do a standard upgrade, I believe, with 1 point, or I could save that point for later and do limited. Is that correct, or did I misremember?
Let's see. So the number of upgrades depends on the availability of the upgrades. 1 skill point invested in technology can purchase 1 permanent standard upgrade for your drone. 2 skill points can purchase a limited. 5 can purchase restricted.
Right. Can I save it or no?
You can save it, and I believe you can also remove an upgrade to increase to, like, you could take off 1 standard, and now you would have 2 upgrades if you wanted.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
There we go. Anytime you have the option to advance a drone, you have a choice to upgrade your existing drone or create a new one. So you wouldn't necessarily have to say it's a brand new Bingo. You threw the old Bingo out in the garbage, but it does mean that you could
realign all the
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, you could rebuild Bingo however you feel.
Oh my god, this is incredible because some of the stats I put into it are kind of useless. I'm realizing now, but yes, all of this, yes. Okay. Do I need to tell you what I'm doing, or shall I just do it and go forward? Take a second.
I mean, do you already have a plan?
I want to realign. I'm gonna give Bingo. It's pretty tough already. I'm gonna give Bingo another smarts so that so now it's smarts 2. So that it has alertness D2 and a science D2, because before I thought I gave it science and I forgot I didn't, to make sure that it can heal also if it needs to.
I went around thinking that Bingo was going to be healing us. So yeah,
I think I just misremembered something weird. Anyway, so that's fine now. I fixed it. And then for the upgrades, ooh baby. Okay, I'm gonna take away one of the basic ones because I feel like I didn't use. Let's see, what did I not use? Docking tool is very important. Basic defenses seemed good. I'll get rid of integrated basic kit because I didn't really have time to use it. And I was like, it's fine. Okay. He's tough. And then I will do a limited using my point from that and my point that I just got and do boop, 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 boop. Wait, I have, what's a good one? Well, that's the thing. If I take away one, then I can't really do a lot of the limited ones because you need to have.
Because you'd be taking away one of your prerequisites?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I have a docking tool and I have basic defenses.
Yeah, so well, you could remove basic defense. Oh no, you couldn't remove basic defenses to get advanced defenses.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I removed integrated basic hit, so I still have 2 points. So if I keep basic defenses, I can then move it to advanced defenses. I'm just saying the same word over and over again. I think that's the only thing I can do actually, because everything else is too low. Oh no, I could do shield drone or wearable. I could wear my drone. Holy crap, that's amazing. Wait, what does that mean to wear? It provides the wearer bonus to defenses. Yeah, but I like sending it in more. Shield drone is a similar thing. Provides you. Okay, I'm just gonna take advanced defenses then. It seems better and it's fine. It's fine. Okay, all done.
Well, so there is one standard one I'm going to point out, and that's the basic remote skill system. So designated sparks or social skill, the drone can use the designated skill at a range of up to 50 feet. So if one of us takes damage, you could heal us from 50 feet away.
I like that.
Oh, I thought I meant smarts or social. That's good. Okay, thank you, Ryan. I do that instead, which means I still have
the person that's taken the most damage so far in this campaign.
Yeah,
thank you.
You're having a hard time getting all beat up, and I'm just standing by the doorway in every scenario, being like, nah.
That's what the Renegade is for, and that's what the technician is for. So no problem there.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I have one more point that I can spend, or I could keep it with my kit. Let's see. I guess I'll just. Oh, why don't I do? Should I do HTB? Nah, I don't feel like that was useful. I guess I'll just keep it. If I do integrated basic weapon, I get an additional weapon. Is
Yes,
that how that
you
works?
can take it
already
every
has
time.
one. Okay. I'll do that because I want to give it a gun. Oh my god, this or what?
Does it have targeting?
It doesn't have. Hold on. Let me look at my guy.
Yeah. Don't give
No, it
it a
doesn't
gun
have
that it
targeting.
can't aim with.
I know. Okay, I might give it another melee tool then or something. Hold on. I'm just trying to copy paste all this stuff. What's a good basic integrated basic weapon? A standard weapon.
Yeah, knowing the standard weapons, I don't feel like any of these are really
great.
helping
Yeah.
bingo. Because you don't have targeting. Like, you've already got one melee weapon, so getting a second melee weapon gives you a little more flexibility in the type of damage bingo would do. But unless we start fighting enemies that are really resistant to either sharp or blunt, you should be good there.
Okay.
If it was a limited weapon, then you can pack it with a flamethrower or something. But really, it's just sticking to the standard weapons. I think getting an extra kit for the group is the best
fine.
bet.
Okay. All right. I'll just keep with the standard kit. All right. Ignore me. I'm doing that instead. So next time you go up, I'll do different things. All right. I'm done.
I think this is also a good example that the technician is probably the most advanced of all the roles in the game. Because the three of us were done in like 5 minutes, and technician has a lot more thought that has to go into it. There's a lot more moving parts to it.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I choose this again?
No, it's fun. If you like playing with mechanics, the technician is a wonderful role. I just don't feel bad that your leveling up took longer than the rest of us, combined, because that's just the nature of the technician.
Yeah. All right. So right now, just to recap, all of my drones upgrades are docking tool, basic defenses, advanced defenses, and integrated basic kits.
All right. And that means you have 4 ranks in technology?
For bingo. Oh, for me? Yes.
For you, yeah. For Vale?
Yes. Correct. I'm at the D8 now.
All right. Now, you could have done D6 and specialized in drones.
No.
No? Okay.
I've been rolling pretty good for bingo. Honestly, I've only failed like twice this whole time, so I'm going to cruise that line.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. We are done leveling up our characters. We're all level 2 now.
Yay.
All right.
Yes. So do you need to know what weapon upgrades I'm doing, or we're going to do that now?
Well, we'll do that when we requisition for the next level, for the next mission.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So,
And my burglary kit would have gotten used up, right? I got rid of that.
Yeah, you spent it, and even if you hadn't, you would have returned it.
Okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
after every mission, you turn everything back into the quartermaster, and then when you're about to get sent out on your next mission, you have to
Requisition. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so like my
So
bow and my submachine gun are also gone for now.
But yeah, if you requisition them before, yeah.
I did.
And the only thing that I am allowing is the armor that you and the armor that you discovered while on the last mission is now assigned to your group, so you don't have to roll for that.
Got it.
And our standard stuff too, right? Let's keep that standard stuff. But that's
Standard
right.
issue.
Right.
Stuff.
Standard stuff you'll assume you'll always get. Which I'm assuming is her bow considered standard?
No, bow's a limited weapon.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just the rifle, the
Yeah, same thing. I
frag
got to
grenade.
requisition my
Fancy.
chainsaw every time.
Okay.
Which, when we get to level 4 and we get a general perk, I might just go for the weapon training, which means I'm qualified in 3 new limited weapons or 1 restricted weapon.
Right.
So just become qualified in that weapon, and I never have to deal with requisitioning it again. But at the same time, I'm so good with that weapon that odds are I'm never going to fail that requisition test, or not
Right.
twice in a row
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about. I have a question for you regarding that. As infantry, I'm trained in all weapons, but I still have to roll, all right?
Yeah, you're trained in everything but qualified in nothing. You're flexible but not a master of anything.
Hey, thank you.
So the only way we can increase those training qualifications is like we would get perks, and then those perks can like basically up our training to like specializations or just give us more training in different types of weapons. Is that kind of how that works?
Exactly. So that general perk I
Okay,
just
cool.
talked about is the easiest way to get qualified in something that's outside of the assumptions of your role.
Gotcha.
But a lot of the roles also give you increased training and no, not too much increased training, but it'll give you increased qualifications as you level up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got you. Cool.
All right.
Okay. So now that you're all leveled up, Flint would like to have a word with you to debrief you after your mission. So along with Iceberg, you recant what happened to Flint, and Flint says, "Great job, Joes. This gives us a lot of valuable information. At the same time that you were at that D.I.S.O.R.D.E.R launch site, Roadblock, Snake Eyes, and Scarlet discovered the location of another launch site in a remote part of the Amazon jungle that's even rumored to be a warehouse for all of their backup missiles. We'll be sending a team there while we send you to the Spratly Islands. Luckily, the USS Flag is nearby, and you can use that as a mobile base of operations. Rest up. We'll be shipping you out in the morning." And that is where we're going to end our session this time. And we'll find out what happens next in episode 6.